All right, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Hope everybody's awesome. Thank you for coming out. We are just about ready to get this thing rolling here. How's everyone's day going? I hope you guys are awesome. Let me get your comments up on the screen so I can see them. I may need to make a change here. I think I may have... Okay, perfect. Never mind. Sounds like it's set up and ready to rock and roll. Alright, we got your pop-out chat. Alright, perfect. We got your comments up there. Now I can see you guys. Pro L. Alright, check 1 2, check 1 2. It looks like we're just about where we want to be. Alright, check 1 2, check 1 2. Alright. I see we got Jamie. What's up, Jamie? How you doing today? Awesome to see you. How is your day going? I hope you're doing awesome. Thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate that a lot. Ranger, Morgan, Viper. What's up, Peter? Actually, you know what? I need to go ahead and get this thing off of here so we can see all that junk. I see the game has put me right into the middle of a pop-up. I don't exactly appreciate that. But you know, that's basically what it did. Hold on a second. Okay. Why is that? That's really weird. Oh. Now I see. Eddie, how are you? Elijah? Ranger says, what car for new showdown? Whoa. What is this? What is this car? Where did this car come from? Is that the milestone prize car we just got? Hold on a second. What is this? I don't ever remember seeing this before, but this thing looks amazing. I'm very confused as to where this came from because I don't remember having this. I really don't. Wow. What in the heck? Oh. I logged on to the wrong account. I have not logged on. I've got both. Alright, so I've got the content account open. Hold on a second. That's what happened. Now I see. Hold on. I don't know how I managed that, but yeah. I got both of these accounts. So I was seeing these cars on the content account here. And I was like, I don't remember ever having these. Look at this. That is amazing. Wow. I'm in love with that thing. Alright, so a couple of new cars got added to the content account is what it is. Okay. Now I understand. I was just like shocked for a second because I didn't know what was going on like that. I'm like, did these things just like show up in my hangar out of nowhere? Okay. So yeah, those are all the new cars that just came out on the content account. Let me shut this down because we can't play on this account or anything. This is just here for like shift pattern videos and to show you guys how to play the game. So yeah. All right, there's my account. Here we go. Oh crap, I think we got a game. Nope, there it goes. All right, sorry everybody. What's up, Benny? Hey, Jedi. We got William D. I don't see William D. I think somebody said William D, but I don't see him. Is he here? I do not know. Okay. Let's go find something to do on one of these showdowns. So I made a video the other day about the best cars to use for the showdown. I think somebody asked. I got sidetracked. On that. Ah, oh, come on! Piece of junk. That makes you so mad right there. That makes me really mad. Ah, there's William D. What's up, Billy? Okay. Hold on a second. Must use a specific car. So of course, the Civic is going to be your best bet out of these. I mean, bottom line is you got some tier 4 cars and you got one tier 5 car. So the tier 5 car is always going to be the fastest. Between the other three, I don't really remember, but I did make a video that went over that actually. So we're going to go run some showdowns. What's up, Green Viper? How you doing today? I appreciate everybody for being here. You guys and gals are amazing. I definitely appreciate it. I think I'm actually trying to live stream in 1440 today instead of 1080, so let me know if it looks any better. Do you guys notice a difference? It should be a higher quality live stream. I believe my internet should be able to handle that. I do think. Alright, the Civic comes in hot. Running some good times here. Kenny says, how's your day going so far? Kenny, my day's going alright. I just been working on stuff all morning and probably like 15 minutes before it was stream time, I was like, oh crap, I gotta go live in a minute. So I almost missed it because I lost track of time there. That's the thing, my days are so busy. My days are so busy, it's crazy. But even if I decide that I'm going to take a day where I don't do anything, like I might do that for a couple of hours, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to accomplish something, and then I just start working on stuff anyway, so. I can never have a day off. Even if I want to have a day off, I never have one. When I try to take a day off, I get bored, so I get right back to working on something or the other. Only time I truly take a day off is when I'm feeling really terrible and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good today. And then I won't do much anything, but that's about the only time. Ellen says it's looking pretty nice. Thanks, my friend. Alright, Kenny got 15 McLarens in 3 pulls. Wait a second. He got 3 McLarens and 15 pulls. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. Green Viper says, time for a new computer, I see. Green Viper, why do you say that? How much does this model cost you? I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly. Somebody's asking, how much does this model cost you? What model? Are you talking about the Civic Type R? That was a free car they gave us from Elite Tuners. So that car was 100% free. Gabriel C, what's up? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. We got Peens in the house. Guys, what's up? What's up? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. How is the microphone sound today? Does the microphone sound good today, or does it sound like crap sandwiches? I put the little windscreen on it, but it probably darkens up the sound a little bit, removes a little bit of the high end. Might make it sound a little smoother, or it could make it sound a little too bassy, I'm not sure. On the live stream, I got a shotgun microphone above me, like pointing straight down. I do think I need to make a change on my noise gate. Sounds like it's cutting off the beginning and end of my sentences there. Let me change that really quick. Filters. Let me open that. Alright, that should probably fix that. McVen says, heavy hitters, do you mean the Prestige Cup car after the McLaren Artura Spider? Yeah, I don't know. I like whatever this. We got a McLaren this season, I believe, for the car, but next season, don't know what it is yet. Melon says the Artura Spider is not a good car. Sometimes cars may look really great to you, but that doesn't mean that the car is going to be good. Melon, thank you. Was there another update on this? Because the graphics actually look a lot better. The graphics in general look better than normal. One thing I do notice is every so often they do improve the graphics and they don't tell us. Kenny says, it's the Lotus. Alright, Billy's from Albuquerque. You know, I've been through New Mexico once. I was on my way to driving through there to Arizona. And I was trying to find the tumbleweeds. People said you would see these big balls of tumbleweeds. Never got to see one. I was a little disappointed. But I saw a lot of desert and cactuses. I don't know what kind of button I just pushed, but something weird popped up on my screen. I do remember when I was a kid, my grandpa used to love the Looney Tunes, and that Bugs Bunny would always say, took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Alright, Dark says it can't be any more horrible than this. Back-to-back seasons PC from Loyalty. So Dark, if it's only 2 seasons, that's not the worst it can get. I remember once it was either 3 or 4 seasons in a row I hit Loyalty to get a car. That was awful. Most of the time that doesn't happen, but it does happen sometimes, which is why I always advise people to save keys, because man, when you get 2 or 3 back-to-back seasons where you do all 15 tries, that's awful. That's super awful. It's so bad when that happens, but unfortunately it does happen. Doesn't happen often, thank God. Sky says, I might skip this PC season, don't want to fully build another McLaren that's junk. Well, yeah, I mean, it just depends on if you can get enough points to hit your crew minimum and whatnot without it, right? If the car totally sucks and you can still hit the crew minimum, hey, you know, I guess you're doing all right. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, you got to go faster than that guy. Hey man, that's not fair. I got a maxed out car and I still lost. Boo. Boo. So somehow his car accelerated 0 to 60 faster than mine did. I wonder if you can slightly tweak the tune. Maybe you can slightly tweak the tune. The weird thing is everything else was pretty close, but his accelerated faster for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he won there, but hey. Why did his car perform better than mine? It could have even been the launch. I mean, it's possible that a slightly better launch would have done it. I don't know. Or maybe he shifted into second gear at a better time. I always wonder things like this. Alright, Skies is going to try and find me in the showdown. Awesome. Dark says, my Civic is bone stock. Well, that's a bummer. Ooh, look, I got a perfect launch on that one. But I still ran slower than the last run. Terrible. Yeah, I just always wonder about these things. Like G.I. Joe used to say, knowing is half the battle, right? Knowing is half the battle, guys and gals. If you don't know, then you don't know. But if you do know, then, well, I guess you know. That was a good thing, right? Oh, man. Green Viper says, because he's favored by the game. Gabriel had to open 6 to get the McLaren Artura. Yeah, I really don't want to put parts into that car if I don't have to, but sometimes, unfortunately, you kind of have to. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. Here we go. We got one. We got one. Dark, my question is, do you have an event for the car running? Because when I logged on, there was already an event running for the car. So I bought the one that the event was going for. I don't know anything about the Porsche or the Plymouth at the moment. I can't tell you how fast they run. I can't tell you anything about either one. So as of right now, I have no idea what your best bet is, but you might want to go out to the map and see if there's already an event going for one of them. If there is, there's a timer on it, so that's the one you need to buy. So I'm not going to buy the Lamborghini because I've already got a, you know, they already started the Plymouth event on me, so now I'm working on the Plymouth. They kind of got it set up all crazy, if you ask me. I mean, if you don't finish the event, it's not a huge deal. I think I posted a video about that this morning. But it will take a lot longer to get your car finished if you don't run the event. So you can only do what you can do on this game, and that's the best you can do, you know? Angel says, how do I boost the trans? Oh, how do I tune boost the transmission? I'm having trouble with numbers. Alright, Angel, I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but Here's the deal. When you're trying to make a car faster or change the EVO points or anything like that, it's all about three things. Number one, how many parts you have installed on the car. That includes fusion parts and stage 6 parts. Your tune and your shift pattern. Well, the shift pattern doesn't have anything to do with the numbers, but those are the three things that make or break a car. If you're trying to complete an event or something, you know, you got to make sure you got enough parts on the car. You got to make sure your tune is good, and then you have to, you know, drive it properly as well. But, you know, different cars have different tunes, so every car is probably going to tune a little differently. So the first thing is, if you're lacking parts, you're not going to get high EVO points unless you find a really good low performance point high EVO setup. But generally you get low EVO points on low amount of parts. Normally, like, let's just say you get the car up to stage 5. Let's just say you got the car up to stage 6 on everything, but you didn't install any fusions. You would still have really low numbers on the car. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, every car is different. Melon says the Porsche. Melon, do you have any information about the Porsche and the Plymouth? Do you know anything about these, my man? Sounds like Melon might know something. William D says, the game puts you in a no-win situation at every event nowadays. Not necessarily, right? When you do the event, you're always going to win if you have enough parts on the car. Now, showdown is the one thing that doesn't count. Now, if you're talking about like the sit spin or whatever, those little things, those are just designed to eat up your resources and take your resources from you. But showdowns, I'm pretty sure they intentionally make sure you lose after so many wins, right? I believe they intentionally make sure your car is losing at some point. Like, you know, I have the fastest car, I haven't maxed out, but I guarantee you I'm only going to get so far, and then everybody is going to beat me on every race. So once you hit that wall, you're kind of stuck. Goat, yes, I do lose with this car. You'll see in probably, I don't know, a short period of time from now, this car will just start losing. Sometimes I wonder if they're putting you up against real people or if they're putting you up against bots. Now, some people will run a little script that shifts the car for them to make the car run as fast as possible, and those people almost always win. So I kind of wonder, does the game intentionally put you up against those people because they know you're going to lose? Alright. I don't know what the world record time on this car is, but like that guy, he barely beat me. I love this car though. This is a really cool car. I think the Supra used to be my favorite Elite Tuners car. Now I'm thinking this is kind of my favorite. I like this one. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Ween says maxed. Peens Wienerson. How can you win on the Legends? How can you win on the Legends? I mean, Legends really isn't a win or lose event. It's just upgrade your cars and finish it, I guess. but like on the original set of Legends races, all you had to do was get enough parts on your car and you would finish the original set of Legends. Now in Legends Revival, yeah, that's not really a win or lose event. That's just get the cars and upgrade them and run the event for the car for extra stuff for the car. Does that make sense? Alright. That's how I see it, at least. I mean, you guys might have a different point of view on that than I do, but that's my point of view. If you got a different theory than I do, that's okay. Melon says the Porsche beats Dino, he's working on both. Have you checked for a good low upgrade setup, Melon? Sounds like Melon got them both. Peen says, cool customization on the Civic, Danny. Thanks, my friend. McVin says, what makes you say that? What makes you say what? McVin, you gotta be specific here because I say a lot of things, so I don't know which thing you were referring to. Plus, there's normally a little bit of a delay on the stream, so it could have been something I said like 30 seconds ago, or 2 minutes ago, or 3 hours ago. I just don't know. Alright. Moringo is struggling with the red tokens. Unfortunately, it normally takes me 2 to 3 months to get enough tokens to upgrade a car. If there's no event, let's just say there's no event other than Showdown running to get the tokens, it's about 2 or 3 months to get enough greens, blue, reds, and golds. It's a very slow process, unfortunately. The game isn't really set up to allow you to get through these things quickly without spending money, right? The game's set up to try and get you to spend money. I mean, you gotta think though, these to us, this is a game. To whoever owns it, it is a business, and every business has one goal, which is make money. So they set these things up. William D, all right, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, my man. William D says everybody's complaining about something. I think on this game right now, everybody's complaining about everything. If you really think about it, there's a lot of things to complain about on this game at the moment. I used to never really complain or dislike too much about this game, but the way they're doing things lately is not great for the player. But if you can look past that and just do your live racing, your daily races, your showdowns, just do all the normal stuff on the map, even a free-to-play player can still really enjoy this game and have a lot of fun with it. There's just too many paid events, too many things that are designed to get as much money from you. They're just trying to squeeze every last cent out of you right now, which is... I mean, I get it. You know, it's a business. They want to make money. I do get it. But I feel like they're a little bit more worried about making money compared to making their players happy, right? You kind of, I think a game needs to find the right balance of making profit and player satisfaction, because you want your players to stick around. You don't want to drive them off. I mean, if I owned this game, yes, I would definitely want it to make money, but I would also want my players to enjoy the game and be happy, you know what I mean? Dark, yeah, one's tier 5, the rest are tier 4. The good news is, well, I don't know if everybody has this yet, because you kind of got to do those events in order, so some people might not even have the Civic yet. I was going to say everybody got the Civic for free, but what is that, like a flat green? That looks nice. It's like a flat green color. I like that. I like that. Ooh, I think I won. Nice. Winpoo says, that's why I hate the art so much. Winpoo doesn't like art. So all the painters and the musicians and everything, you hate them all? Oh my gosh. He doesn't like art, everybody. I think he's talking about American Road Trip. And I think we all kind of hate that, honestly. I believe we all hate the way they do the American Road Trip event. I mean, it's just a big, huge string of crazy stuff. Bam! Did I win? Yes! Now that was a race right there. That was a race right there. Man. Winpoo says they only want to make quick money, not everlasting money. Yeah, I don't know why, but a lot of games do seem like they're more worried about, and I'm not talking just this one, a lot of mobile games in general, it seems like they're out to get the money right now. But you know, when you're running a business, you got to think about longevity of your business. You want to make sure you're earning profit over time. Every time somebody is unhappy and they leave, that's potential money you just lost. So even if you drive one player away that's currently not spending, that doesn't mean that guy's not gonna, you know, like let's just say Billy Bob Bazonga currently is in between jobs and he's not spending money right now, right? He's okay, he's like, well, you know, I got laid off, I'm looking for a new job. Maybe 6 months from now, he'll land that dream job and start dumping thousands of dollars into the game. But if you drove him off, if you drove Billy Bob Bazongas off early, you potentially just lost a lot of money. So retaining players should be a major thing that any mobile game should be looking at, right? I understand that the average person doesn't play these games very long and they have high turnover rates, but there are still a lot of players who stick around for years on this thing. Alright, Green Viper, hold on, I gotta see what you're saying there. Something about an engine. Now that guy just creamed me. Why? Why, sir? Why? Alright, Green Viper, what about an engine now? Let's see, I gotta read through the chat a little bit here. Green Viper, yeah, okay. Green Viper is stuck on both the new Legends cars because you have to have a percentage restored to continue. Yeah, I'm stuck as well. I'm also stuck. So the thing is, it only takes like, I don't know if you're doing more than one, but it only takes like 2 or 3 weeks to restore one of these cars, I think. Let's go out to the garage and take a look. Green Viper, I'm sure you're familiar with the little things you're supposed to run, right? If you do these every day, I mean, I know it's super boring, but if you do these every day, you get parts for your car to upgrade it. But I'm very stuck as well. Oh, Green Viper says you won a stage 6. I did? I wasn't paying attention to anything. I'm just on autopilot and yapping, but yeah, these Legends trials, you gotta do these every day, and like 2 or 3 weeks later, you'll have that car fully restored. So whatever car used to run these, it will give me parts for this thing. But right now, we're in the same boat. It says I gotta restore it more. So I need to have the car 7% restored. Now, if you're doing 2 of these, I'm guessing it's probably gonna take twice as long to restore them. I think. But yeah, that's normally why I only buy 1 Legends car at a time, because you're gonna get 1 done faster than 2. I mean, it'll be the same overall amount of time, I believe, but let's just say it's 3 weeks for that. It'll take 6 weeks to get both, to where you could have 1 restored I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but what's up, William Camp? How you doing today? How you doing today? But yeah, I mean, it took me like, you know, I just finished the thing like 2 days ago, the first one, so it took me like 2 months to get enough, you know, upgrades and elite tokens and everything to do that, so it was kind of ridiculous. Have I done this yet? Yes, I have. Perfect. I always got to make sure that's not a new one when I see those up there. We got another Fast and Furious event hanging out down here, hiding in the bottom corner. I don't know why they put it all the way down here. I mean, a lot of people probably haven't even found that over there yet. But they got it hiding from us for some reason, which is crazy. Travis, are you in Jamaica, the country, or Portland, Oregon in the United States? He says, I'm in Jamaica, Portland. I've never been to Portland or Jamaica, so I don't know. Nicholas says, you can't put that car in collections yet. Why is that? So as far as the way they set things up, I have no idea, right? That's one of those things where you'd almost have to find one of the developers or somebody who makes the big decisions and ask them, because I really don't know why they do things the way they do things. I don't have any contact with the folks that make the game. I just kind of play the game, make videos, and try and help you guys out, but I'm not like, I'm not affiliated with the game in any way. I just make videos for it, so they don't give me any information or tell me anything extra. What is that? Flat black? That looks pretty nice. 3, 2, 1, go. There's a lot of things I wonder about myself. I sort of like that and sort of don't like that in flat black. I can't make up my mind. Green Viper is doing the Lamborghini and the Super Bird. I almost said Super B. You know, I was just about to buy the Lamborghini right when that popped up, so I'm actually glad I didn't buy the Lamborghini yet, or I'd be stuck working on 2 as well. I think those events should have ran in order, right? I think you should have done the Mustang first, then the Lamborghini events, and then the events for these 2. I was not expecting the new cars events to start already. Wait, Samuel B says, the game no longer works for me. It keeps going to synchronizing profile screen over and over. Samuel B, do you have another device, another phone or something that's got the game on it? I've had this problem once, and I logged in on my other device, and it logged in, and then after I did that, it worked on the device where it was malfunctioning. But I have had that happen once, and it sucked. I was like, oh my god. Unfortunately, if you don't have 2 devices, you might need to go over to the Zynga Help Shift website and contact game support. What's up, Infinite? How you doing today? What's up, Bobby Bin Bobby? Bobby Bean Bobby. William Camp, I'm in showdowns, my man. I am in the 1,487 trophy lobby. That's how the showdowns work, so I guess that's the best information I can give you on lobby times there, because lobby times don't actually exist on this game. Ah, Monk. Monk also bought the Superbird and the Porsche. Unfortunately, you know, you're just going to have to do the best you can there. It's not really going to kill you or hurt you too much. It's just gonna, you know, you're not gonna be able to do both of the events for both of those cards at the same time, I don't think. When you get into the part that requires you to start adding upgrade tokens to them, but you know, pick the one you like the best and focus on that one, I would say. I would definitely work on restoring them because you should be able to do that no problem. But when you get to the part where you got to do the upgrade tokens for the event, that's when you're going to have some problems. Emily Clark says, I'm stuck on Legends. Emily, how are you stuck? I need more information. I don't know what you're stuck on or what your car needs. Or if it's Legends you're stuck on. Is it Legends Revival? I have no idea what it is you're trying to do exactly. So a little more information and maybe just maybe, hopefully, maybe, kind of, I'll have some sort of answer about it. Alright, so Gabriel, you want to buy a Lamborghini and then sell it? I'm not really sure what advantage that would give you to do that right now. As soon as you buy the Lamborghini, or as soon as you get the Lamborghini, it's actually going to start the event for the Lamborghini. So I don't think that would be a great idea, honestly. Bobby got the Prestige Cup, 3X, and no Stage 6. Yeah, you know, it sucks not having Stage 6 parts. Normally, when I start a Prestige Cup, I have 1 or 2 Stage 6 parts. You know, if you're in a Milestone Prize crew, you should be able to get a couple of Stage 6 parts for those cars. I think they usually give out 2 or 3. So if you're able to make at least, like, you know, 600 or 700,000 respect points every season, you might want to try and join a crew that's winning the prize cars, because that will help you get parts for the milestone prize cars and everything else. There's a lot of perks to being in a milestone prize crew. I mean, as a newer player, you probably can't do that for a little while. You gotta make sure you can earn enough respect points, but when we get to that point, you definitely want to find a milestone prize crew as possible. If possible, it will make your life so much easier when it comes to, you know, trying to get certain cars and running Prestige Cup. Alright, so Emily can't get through the trials. I'm on Legends Never Die. So Legends, alright, Legends took me, here's the problem with Legends, right? Number one, if the car is not restored, you can't tune it. So you need to make sure you've got the cars restored that you lock into the races, or you're not going to be able to tune them and they're going to be slow. The next thing is you need to have enough parts on the car, right? Legends Never Die is set up to where it's going to have very specific times for each car. So you need to have enough parts, you need to have the car tuned properly, and then you need to shift the car properly. It took me roughly 1.5 years to, from the start of Legends till the time I finished Legends Never Die was 1.5 years. We all get stuck. Right? We all get stuck on Legends, and you just kind of have to take a break until you get enough parts for that particular car, or you get that car restored, or whatever it is you need to do. But generally, you never want to lock in a car that's not restored, because when you can't tune it, it's going to be way slower, and it's never going to be able to make it. I think once you lock a car into Legends, you're stuck with it. So sometimes it's just simply a waiting game. Sometimes you just have to focus on other things until you're able to get the parts you need or get your car restored. If you're stuck, you know, make sure you're doing the little Legends trials every day on the top right hand side of the map if you're trying to restore a car, because those will give you, that's the fastest way to get tokens to restore your cars. But no, it's a very time-consuming thing unless you're spending money to buy the stuff you need. Yeah, if you don't spend a bunch of money, it's a big waiting game. I mean, Elite Tuners took me 2.5 years. Legends took me 1.5 years. Took me about a year to finish, 8 or 9 months to finish all the Tempest races and stuff like that. But if you're stuck on the trials, I'm assuming you either don't have enough parts on your car, you don't have it tuned properly for the parts you do have installed, or you may need to restore the car first. I'm sure that's probably not the kind of answer you were hoping for, but unfortunately that's the way they got the game set up. Yeah, alright, free crates. Gabriel says for the free crates that you get from the showdown. Oh, I wouldn't do it just for showdown crates. What's up, Will Morris? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, nitrous. I don't think I'm supposed to do second, third. I think I'm supposed to just do second nitrous. EKT, what's up, buddy? Max says the drop rate on stage 6 can be bad. That being said, you do not need to upgrade the car to get a stage 6 from stripping it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I never upgrade cars. Think about this, right? Let's just say you take a tier 5 car and you upgrade it to stage 6. That's 7 million game cash you spent just in hopes to possibly, not guaranteed, to possibly maybe get an extra stage 6 part or something. I mean, the only way that's worth it, if you have more money saved up, more game cash than you know what to do with, that's the only time that's going to be worth that. But if you're one of those people that you feel like you're broke or you're short on resources all the time, that's not something you probably want to do. Yeah, stage 6 drop rates, I mean, sometimes you strip a car and it doesn't give you any. Sometimes you strip a car and you get 2 or 3, but it seems to be few and far between on the ones that do drop stage 6 these days. Alright, Green Viper said it took 4 years to do Legends. That's a long time. That is a long time. Gabriel, see, if you upgrade a car, you get more parts out of it when you strip it. Therefore, there's a bigger chance of getting stage 6 parts or at least a few more fusions. But I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm fully maxed out, or fully stage 5 tier 5 car drops what, 3 or 4 more parts than a non-upgraded car? Something like that. Something along them lines. In my opinion, it's not worth it. I mean, to some people it might be, but in my opinion, definitely not worth it. But unfortunately, that's a lot of game cash to spend just in hopes you might get something extra. Ah, Skies, you were in the black and green car. Nice, nice. Sorry, I'm so busy yapping my mouth here. I didn't even notice. Emily, 1 second. Let me read your next comment there. Where did it go? Emily said, I can't restore them and I can't get through the trials. Alright, let me show you how to restore your cars. There's a very easy and simple way to do it. It'll probably take you a few weeks per car. I mean, it sucks, but it's easy. And you can do this every single day. And this is how you restore your cars quickly, or somewhat quickly. Let me go out to the map here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they upped the graphics on this game again. Alright, so you want to go out to the map. You want to go over here to the top right corner and find the Legends Trials, and this will give you restore tokens. The majority of the restore tokens you get will be for the car you're currently restoring. So if you're restoring 2 cars or 3 cars, unfortunately it splits the tokens up between that. If you're only restoring 1 car, you'll get that 1 car done a lot faster. But you just got to keep running these things. Like if I can grab, you know, the only thing I don't like is it pretty much wants you to use very specific cars. But if I run this 15 races, it's going to give me parts for my car. Like I said, it's very time consuming and it's tedious, not contentious. I don't even think that's a word, but you can just sit here and do this all day long. And I mean, I've been playing this game for 8 years, so I've slowly done everything. And it's taken for freaking ever. Holy moly, 4.5 seconds. Imagine doing a quarter mile in 4.5 seconds. For some reason, I didn't realize these were only quarter mile races. I thought these were half mile, but that's actually nice because it doesn't take as long to do 15 races when they're only a quarter mile. This car is really easy to drive when it's maxed out. But yeah, 4 seconds. What's the 0 to 60 on that? Let's find out. 0 to 60 in 0.7 seconds. 0 to 100 in 1.1. Does the freaking space shuttle that shoots into space even do 0 to 60 in that kind of time? I doubt it. Hey, Jamie Berkeley, how are you doing today? Jamie Berkeley is still stuck on the first Legends event. It takes a long time to do a lot of this stuff. I mean, how much time you spend playing the game has a lot to do with it as well. You got to get on this game and grind your buttocks off. You got to grind your buttocks off till you don't even have a buttocks anymore. You got to spend so much time playing. All right, official, how are you today? What do you think about the next update? I think there are new events and the cars. Do you think we will get more electric cars soon? All right, so the majority of the players don't seem to like electric cars. Now, whether or not the game takes that into consideration, I'm not sure, but I do notice when they start adding electric cars, people complain. So if I own the game, I don't think I would release as many electric cars due to the amount of complaints. But as far as what cars they're going to be adding in the future, it's all about what cars they can pay for the licensing for or get the licensing for and stuff like that. I don't really know exactly how it works, but I have no idea what's going to be added in the future. Until they add something into the game files, there are a lot of people who know how to look at the game files and read what's in there to find out what cars are coming up. But until they add something into the game files and somebody that knows how to read it tells us about it, then we have no idea what cars they might be putting in there. There's actually no way to know. But there's a good possibility they could make more electric cars, but I don't know. I can only speculate. Ah, Max had a work call. Max, how's your day going, my man? I hope it's awesome. Gabriel says, do you get them back stripping it? You get what back? Oh, fusions? You gotta pay a whole bunch of gold. Let's just say you have a tier 4 car that's completely maxed out. It's got all the fusion parts on it and you want to strip that car for some reason. That's going to cost you like, I don't know, 5,000 or 8,000 gold or something ridiculous like that to take the parts off before you can strip it. And yes, they do go back into your inventory, but you do got to pay for it. I can't remember the exact cost, but it's a few or possibly several thousand gold. We can actually go find out, to tell you the truth. Let's go see what it would cost to completely strip a... Let's just try a tier 5 car. Let's find a maxed out tier 5 car and pretend we're going to strip it. Let's see what they want. It's a fortune, I'm telling you. I haven't tried it on a tier 5 car yet. I've only tried it on a tier 4, but... we gotta find one that has golden stars and is maxed out. So let me go to my list of favorite cars. Let's find something with gold stars. I hope there's a gold star car in here. That's not Elite Tuners. Ah, here we go, the Gamera. The Gamera is... I don't know if this one's I think this one's maxed out. Check this out. We're going to find out what they would charge us to remove the parts. I would not be surprised if it's like 200 million gold. Wait, Sky says you don't need gold for what, my man? So if I want to strip this, I would need to spend 8,750 gold to remove the fusion parts. Plus, I got to pay $100,000 to strip the car. So if you hit that little button right there that says remove parts, it'll charge you that 8,750 gold right there. So that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. A lot. Green Viper, stop trying to jinx me. Green Viper says, watch him accidentally strip it. Are you trying to sabotage me? You're trying to jinx me, aren't you? Oh, man. That's a load of gold. Hey, wait a second. What's wrong with my... Oh, I thought I saw like a weird thing on... Ooh, I got another stage 6 for this car. I might install it. I don't know. I don't really need to install it, but I would like to because I'm crazy. So I got a stage 6 body for it. There's no point. I'm never going to do anything other than keep that on the live racing setup, so... Sky, so that's only for stage 6 parts. Alright, hold on a second. Let's find out. Maybe I've misunderstood this entire time. I wonder if I have a car. You know what? We'll find out. We will find out. Let's find a tier 1 car. They don't have stage 6 parts. I would assume this works on a tier 1 car. Do I have any upgraded tier 1 cars? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hold on, I got a better idea. Alright, check this out. This is going to be... We're going to find out for sure. I know exactly how to do this. We're going to go to... Alright, check this out. I need to find a tier 5 car that I haven't actually upgraded yet. We're going to put one fusion part on it. and see if it charges us money. Because if you're right, I've been wrong about this whole thing the whole time. Actually, now I need to go through all these. Hold on, we'll be there in a minute. See, there's still things I learn about this game after 8 years of playing it. Because, I mean, there's certain things that you just don't really do ever, so. Aha! There's no upgrades on this Aventador. Alright, check this out. So I'm just going to upgrade this and install one fusion part. Jerry, get off my butt, dude. I don't want to view your crap. Look, I hit the back button and it still takes me out there and makes me view it. I don't even know what he's trying to show me. Darn you, Jerry. Alright, watch this. 0-2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna. I'm impatient here. We're gonna upgrade a couple parts on this, for some reason. All right, check this out. Tires. 1. Install. Now let's see what happens. Can we strip this car without spending gold to remove the fusion part? Let's find out. This is going to be interesting. Now this, alright. It doesn't mention anything about whether you get your parts back or not. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. That's a nice looking car though. I like the way that looks. Aventadors are pretty sweet. My first purple star car, guys. At least I think this was my first purple star car. And I don't like it. It's not my favorite. That's for sure. Alright. Let's put the top up. I can't tell if the windows rolled up or not. They used to. Alright, you can see there's a window there. Yeah, the window rolls up and down as well. Alright. That's cool. The first time I found out you could do that on some cars, I was like, wow, that's amazing. Okay. Oh man, I think those eggs I ate are starting to upset my stomach. I think I got an issue with eggs maybe. Every time I eat eggs, my stomach starts like cramping up and gets all upset. Not every time, but I would say maybe like 40 to 50% of the time that happens. So I've got celiac disease, and I've actually heard a lot of people who have celiac develop problems with eggs as well. Which sucks because I love eggs. But yeah, my stomach hurts. Green Viper says, try stripping just the fusion. You know what? Hold on. Try stripping just the fusion. I have to find that car again. Wait a second. Why did I destroy that guy like that? He didn't even stand a chance. He must not have been paying attention and got a bad start or something. Guys, so if you strip a car that has all the fusions, you do get all the fusions back. Not stage 6 though, but all the fusions. Nicholas says, I'll cash app you $40 for that Lamborghini. You would also have to figure out not only would you have to send me $40, but you would also have to figure out how one player can send something else to another, because I do not think that's possible. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can send me the $40, but unfortunately, your car will never show up. Silence says, I like the Aventador Ultimate. Yeah, I like all Aventadors, honestly. Especially like the LB ones. Oh, those are the best. Those are the best. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 12th. We did it. Alright, hold on. Let's go back to that car and test something. Man, my stomach's cramping up. Alright, we're gonna try something. Let's go find that Aventador again. I don't care about Jerry's challenge. Darn you, Jerry. Jerry is starting to become worse than Donna, if you ask me. I mean, what's Jerry even supposed to be showing me here? There's nothing out here. What is Jerry's challenge? Does anybody even know? I don't see Jerry on any of these things. Jerry, what are you doing to me? Jerry, you sabotaged my game. You're starting to be worse than Donna, Jerry. Okay. Pin says geriatrics. Something. I get that darn Jerry's pop-up all the time. Like, so many of them. It's insane. It never stops. It's like every time I go do something and go back to my garage, Jerry pops up and messes me up. I think he hates me. Oh, come on, game. What are you doing? Hello? I think it broke. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're having problems. Dear game, are you, oh my god. Jerry, go crap on a... I can't think of anything. Darn you, Jerry. I'm really starting to hate Jerry. Nicholas says Jerry is Tempest 4. I wish we had Tempest 4. And that is not the Aventador I was looking for. Jerry sabotaged us again. Yeah, I think that's the evil Jerry right there, designed to torture you. Alright, check this out. So I'm pretty sure they're supposed to charge you to remove fusion parts. 35 gold to take off one fusion part. Right? I guess the only way... You know what? Check this out. Let me see what I have duplicates of. You know, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it right now. Actually. I don't know. Max is definitely obnoxious. I hope you're not talking about me. Alright. These cars are sweet. The RS7R, yeah, these are nice cars. I don't really like that color, but it's not my favorite. Alright, let's look at these McLarens really quick. There's the Artura Spider, so I don't have any parts installed on this one, unfortunately. Oh man, that means I gotta upgrade this dumb thing. Dear game, please stop doing what you're doing. This is a nice looking car. I love the way it looks. Oh man, I don't feel good. I gotta stop eating eggs. They mess me up. I would actually need to upgrade something and then strip it, which I really don't want to do right now, so. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel good. I don't want to mess something up. If I do that, I'm going to find something to upgrade, and I'll probably will do it on a video or something, because that might be an interesting video. I need to pee, guys. I need to pee. Let me go ahead and hit the be right back thing, and give me like 2 or 3 minutes, because my bladder's yelling at me. I shall return in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Millen says, you got so many good, great cars still stock, it's hard to believe. Problem is, if you upgrade every single car, you will be out of money. You will be out of game cash before you know what happened. Man, my stomach is all cramped up. Ugh, eggs. Why do you disagree with me, eggs? I guess I won't buy eggs. The best part about eggs is they're not really that expensive, and they're like a great source of protein. Alright, I guess we got about 15 minutes left on the stream, which is good because, man, my stomach hurts. That's probably the last time I buy eggs. Like, I thought, you know, like, last time I was eating eggs, it just, same thing, just cramps. Like, it feels like my stomach's in a knot, and it just hurts. It's like, ugh. And I was trying to figure out what it was, so I cut out the eggs. Now I had some eggs again. Yeah, the eggs are what's doing it. I thought it was the cheese I was eating, but I guess it's the eggs. They don't agree with me anymore. Ron G says, quit your whining. Well, what am I even doing? Okay. Sorry, Ron G. I hate eggs, though. I don't like eggs anymore. Nicholas says, I want the Fast and Furious Supra. There's actually a couple of Fast and Furious Supras. If you're talking about the original one from the Fast and Furious 1, I'm sure they're probably going to have a Fast and Furious event at some point where they offer that again, but when that's going to be, it's hard to say. Like, they recently had it available, but it would have cost quite a bit to get it, is the problem. So when it does come out, you normally have to buy like 5 or 6 other Fast and Furious cars and max them all out, basically, to get it. But I'm not sure when they're going to have it out again. What's up, Matthew? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Leo, how are you today? Am I going to make a video on the Fast and Furious Mazda? I don't know. I'm not even sure which Fast and Furious cars I do have videos for. I think that's an old one that's not very good. There's a couple of different Fast and Furious RX-7s. I'm not really sure which one you're referring to, but unfortunately, most of the Fast and Furious cars in this game aren't that great. Three, 2, 1, go. I wish these shift pattern videos weren't so time consuming, but when you have like 1,500 cars in the game, I could make one every day, and it would still take me like 4 years to get a video out for every single car. It usually takes me a few hours to put together a shift pattern video, so it's hard to get videos out for everything. I wish there was more time in the day to get stuff done. But by the time I got access to the content account, there was only it was like later on, so there's probably a lot of old cars I still don't have videos for. Generally, I try to get as many of the brand new cars out as possible, but sometimes the older cars I just don't get to because there's so many of them. Silent, what's up? He says, great stream, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would love to have the original Fast and Furious Supra, even though it's a really terrible car. Unfortunately, the Fast and Furious Supra, the original one, is not good whatsoever, but it looks amazing. Jamie says, my next elite event is for the Supra Mark IV. So did you win the, did you just get the Mark IV? I mean, Green Viper, do you want to do the Prestige Cup? I mean, I guess that's really the... That's the question. Do you need to do the Prestige Cup? I don't think I would bother with that car unless you're planning on doing the Prestige Cup, honestly. Melon says, the Escort, the Maxima flip car can be a decent, but that's about it. You know, the flip car is a really cool looking car. That's a really cool car. But as far as the Fast and Furious Mazdas, I mean, there's already videos out there, but I don't think those are going to have any type of low upgrade setup or anything, as far as I know. Ugh. Alright, what is the next Prestige Cup car for season 239? I'm pretty sure I just made a video about that, didn't I? I definitely made a video about that. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh wait, that was for this season. I don't know what next season's is yet. This season we got that McLaren Artura Spider. Next season I have no idea yet. But, you know, if you're talking about this season, you can pull that out of the crates right now. It's in the crates. Wait, Green Viper says, why are there two Artura Spiders in the bi-car garage? Now that, I don't know. That's probably a mistake. I bet. Melon says the Fast and Furious cars are more like collector's items than race. Yeah, that's really what they're good for, is just to have it. You know, if you want to have something cool, you get the Fast and Furious cars. But they're not going to be something that you're going to really want to drive all the time or use much, because, I mean, back in the day when they first came out, maybe they were more useful than they are now. But unfortunately, right now, they're not super useful. Nicholas says, why do people have crowns? Why do they have crowns? Alright, what crowns are we referring to here? Where are you seeing the crowns at? I'm not really sure what you mean by crowns exactly, unfortunately. Unless you're talking about those little colored 1, 2, 3 symbols. Is that what you're referring to? I don't want to give you the wrong answer unless I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, Green Viper said there's an orange one and a gray one in rare imports. Huh. Let's go look. In rare imports or the buy cars thing, let's go take a look at it. What's going on there? Let's go in and take a look at what's in there right now. Melon says smash the like button, guys. If you're talking about those little colored things in live racing that say like 1, 2, and 3, that just means what elite license you're on. I don't know if you would consider that to be a crown or if you're talking about something else. Oh, on the YouTube live chat. That's something that YouTube added recently. So I think that the 3 people who are making the most comments in there. So Melon's the number 1 commenter on this stream. Jamie is the number 2 commenter on the stream right now. Who's number 3? I'm not 100% sure, but I think there should be a... Oh, wait, Jamie's got 2 and 3? Jamie must have taken over somebody. Now I know what you're talking about. Hey, Sean, how you doing today? Yeah, that's a new feature YouTube added. I'm not really sure why they added it there because it doesn't really do much other than let you know. I mean, maybe some people... Maybe it's supposed to make some people compete. Alright, so it looks like I've only got 1 here. I've only got 1 available here, so... Yeah. Alright, let's open a crate. We're gonna open a crate! Holy crap, holy! Come on, Donna. Ah, this is why I hate opening crates. Donna, you jerk sandwich. Darn you, Donna. Oh, man. Ah, look what she gave me. Oh, my gosh. Sean says, promoting live engagement. Yeah, you know, I guess that's true. I mean, some people like it, some people don't like it. Yeah, I'm going to strip it. Do I like Zaza? Secret, I'm not sure what that is, my man. She's a scammer some days. Yeah, Donna is definitely a scammer. But Zaza, oh my god, Jerry, would you stop with this whole taking me out to the map and there's nothing there thing? Jerry, I'm about ready to kick you right in the nuts, sir. I'm about to kick you in the nuts, Jerry. I'm tired of you making me do this for nothing. Why, Jerry? Why? Why, Jerry? Why? Ran a 9th attempt and still didn't get the PC card. That sucks. Unfortunately, some seasons Donna's pretty nasty. Some seasons she's nice to us, other times she's like, nope, not giving you nothing. Oh, I messed up. I'm still gonna win. Holy crap. Alright, I thought I lost that race. Alright. Alright, buy cars. Green Viper. Let's go look at that now. I'm pretty sure you said rare imports, so I want the rare imports. I get those mixed. I don't get them mixed up, but I click on the wrong one all the darn time. I want to go to the buy cars and I always click on the rare imports by mistake. Melon says, still got a good little race. Yeah, I mean, that's a good live racing car for tier 1. But I've already got, you know, I've already gotten stripped like 900,000 of those by now. So I don't need any more, Donna. I don't need any more. No, I don't. Green Viper says Ferrari wagon. Yeah, it's a weird looking Ferrari for sure. Not my favorite Ferrari. Sean, I've never actually been to TikTok, so I don't know anything about TikTok. I guess they must have the little crown type of things or something similar. MFU 47, what's going on? Alright, McLaren. There we go. Alright, so we only got a couple more minutes left on the stream, everybody. Alright, so we do have 2 Artira spiders. Well, this one's purple stars. That's why there's a golden star one and a purple star one in here. That's what you're seeing. I like the orange one. The orange looks sweet. Yeah, that's the difference. You got purple and orange. Peens, have a great day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. But you can get it in a nice orange color. I love orange cars. This car looks really good in white, orange, and green, in my opinion. It's got a lot of different colors. This green here is a pretty interesting color. But yeah, I mean, does it normally show the golden star in here? I don't think it does. It's kind of weird that it's showing that, but what can you do? What can you do? Unfortunately, everybody, it's about time for the stream to end. My time's about up. My stream time is about up for the day. Oh, man. Anyways. I just want to say thank you all for coming out to the live stream. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching my live streams and hanging out with me on the videos. Wait, I think I said that backwards, because you hang out with me on the live streams and watch the videos. But you also watch the live streams. I don't know. I messed the entire thing up. I messed it up. It is not fun. Green Viper says, gotta go poop eggs. It doesn't make me poop, it just makes me... It just gives me cramps, like stomach cramps. Alright, everybody, thank you for being here. You guys and girls are amazing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll be back on Sunday for another stream. We'll do some, probably like 2 hours of live racing on Sunday, so hope to see you guys there. I'll probably be, I don't know what I'll be doing a video on tomorrow yet. I'll figure it out in the morning. Alright, everybody, have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. See ya!